What's going on, you bunch of heathens? Today we are checking out Last Dying Breath by Sabaton. Seemed like an interesting title. That's why I'm deciding to check it out. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say about it. The original links for the videos are down below. Let's jump straight into it. I like it. I like it a lot. God, I gotta say, I think this might be one of my favorite, because I'm pretty sure this is like an album art. I'm not mistaken. It is one of my favorites. It looks really fucking nice. Like, I don't know what about it. Just I really like it. Also, what was that fucking meme that was going on? Like, oh my god, it was like 6-7 years ago. Oh, fuck off if you laugh at that. It was like 6 or 7 years ago now, I want to say. Of Cowboys, Abe Lincoln, Samurai, and the fax machine or something like that. We're all around, we're all like around the same time. And the meme was like, Abe Lincoln sent a fax to the samurai to come help him or something along those lines. I want to say that was a thing. I cannot remember for the life of me if that was actually what I'm thinking of, though. Let me know down below if you know what meme I'm talking about. Either way, that's just what this reminded me of. I don't know why the fuck I brought it up. I like it. It's very reminiscent of, I mean, probably because it's probably off the same fucking album. Let me see if I can find it really quick. It was an older video I watched. Not Warmocked. Maybe Unkillable Soldier? I'm not positive. Something like that, though. Ah, this sounds fucking epic as shit. I don't know why. Another one of those weird little scratching my brains things. That transition right there where I want to say like the drums cut out and you just hear the of like the whatever electronic thing they used in the background. I don't know what it is about transitions like that. I just really enjoy them. I personally just always think they sound really nice. God, it's so good. I love songs where they end off on one line like that. It's so good. Sounds so fucking nice. A good solo. I like that. Oh, the build-up's, it's building up. That was a really good song. Like, it had just the right amount. That was like great fucking high energy song with just the right amount of slow time in certain parts. Oh, that was a really good song. I really enjoyed that. All right, we're gonna jump straight over to the history section now. Hope you guys stick around.
I'm Indy Nidell.
I'm Per from Sabaton, and this is Sabaton History.
Kind of a drippy coat.
Per and I first met when he was a guest
Both of
on
them.
my channel, The Great War, to talk about the history behind the Sabaton songs that deal with World War I topics.
And The Last Time Breath is one of those songs. It was
Wait. That's cool. The first time they met was on his channel talking. Oh, that's
about
dope.
the Defence of Belgrade.
When the First World War began, the might of the Imperial Austro-Hungarian army descended on Little Serbia. But that didn't work out so well for the giant.
And our song, The Last Dying Breath, was inspired by a legendary speech.
The fighting in the Great War had returned to the place where it all began. The Austro-Hungarian invasion of Serbia in 1914 had been...
God, this is something you don't really, at least personally, you don't really hear much about, huh? Like, that's what one thing I really enjoy about Sabaton. It teaches you about smaller conflicts that usually don't, like, that are, you know, in the history books and everything, but aren't, like, mainstream taught or anything like that. So this is super interesting. I mean, look at this. Austria-Hungary invading Serbia. I know jack shit about this.
A complete failure. The Serbs had won resounding victories at places like Cher and Drina, and the long battle of Kolubara, which even saw the Austrians take Belgrade, though they only held it for 2 weeks, pushed the Imperial Army back out of Serbia with devastating losses.
Fuck yeah!
Well, it was now late 1915, and they were going to try again. Serbia was a major prize. Taking it would give the Austrians one fewer battlefront, and it would open up a direct rail supply link from Berlin to Constantinople. This time, it would begin with a combined Austro-German force under Germany's renowned August von Mackensen. He planned...
It's a very big, what would you call it? Not war goal. I'm trying to think of HOARD terms. I don't know. I'm brain farting.
...to attack Serbia at multiple points on its northern front, while secret negotiations were proceeding with the Bulgarian government about joining the war, and then also the Serbian invasion from the east.
Sorry.
His plan was simple. The newly reorganized Austro-Hungarian Third Army was to cross the Danube and the Sava west of Belgrade and take the high ground south of the Serbian capital. This would not only isolate the city, but also bind as many Serbian troops to it as possible. Mackensen well knew the importance of the White City for the honor and prestige of the Serbian people. At the same time, his 11th German Army under Max von Gallwitz would cross the Danube to the east of Belgrade and push further inward into the Morava Valley, threatening the main Serbian forces outside the capital and the city itself from the other side. While the Austro-Hungarians were the anvil, the German army was to be the hammer under which the Serbian army would receive the killing blow.
War begun, the Kaiser has come. Day your
Encirclement, hoi for
No,
encirclement.
the Serbs
Put it on the
had time
Reddit.
to prepare.
Sorry, I was kind of blanking out there, and then I realized, like, I was listening, but also kind of blanking out on what to say, and then I thought of that. I was like, oh, that's right. That looks like a hoi for encirclement. In case you can't tell, I'm really out of it today.
Months had passed since the defeat of that 1914 invasion, and another attack on the capital was, of course, anticipated. Both the
That
Danube
makes sense.
and the Sava were major obstacles, and the
Oh, I have a question, by the way, for any of you guys. Even now, it's still kind of iffy to me, but as a child, I always had one question. Why is it that whenever you look at a country, why are the capitals, which are usually very, like, important, capitals are very important in when it comes to warfare. You capture it, you can more than likely capture quite a bit of a country's government when you do that. One thing that's always confused me is, why is it that when you look at a lot of countries, the capital always ends up being on a border or next to a border where it would be easy for an invasion to take it? You know what I mean? Like, instead of like putting it, especially if you're in a bigger country, like putting it smack dab in the middle of the country, to me, always made more sense. Because, like, dude, I am away from all sides. I'm able to hold out my capital for longer. I get the historical aspect and cultural aspects of certain places, but still, it just always made more sense to me. I want this shit to be as protected as possible. I'm moving the capital from Washington, D.C. all the way to, like, I don't know, first place that just came to mind was Denver, but maybe not even fucking Denver, but like somewhere smack dab in the middle where it would be hard for anyone to get to.
Serbs readied their defenses. Mackinson had to hurry with his plans.
Am I the only one
before
who's
the
ever
onset
thought
of
that?
Bad autumn weather, and it was already late September when his forces reached Belgrade. After the taking of Temeziget, one of the biggest islands in the Sava, they
Tennessee.
made ready to storm the city. The assault troops were given extra ammunition and rations, with the knowledge that once the river crossing was made, supplies and reinforcements could not be guaranteed. On the 6th of October, the Central Powers artillery opened fire, bombarding the Serbian lines. Massive artillery, especially heavy howitzers, was
God,
the
that is
key
a
component
big-ass
in
fucking
Mackinson's
gun.
plan. This was a lesson he had learned during the Gorlice-Tarnov offensive earlier in the year, where his heavy artillery repeatedly broke the Russian lines, forcing them back time and again. Also, in addition to the large amounts of heavy howitzers and Minenwerfer, the Austro-Hungarian river monitor Samos and other armored steamers of the Danube flotilla also opened fire.
I see that. I instantly think of the... God, what were they fucking called? I always called them, like, river battleships from, like, the Civil War era. I don't know what they were actually called, though.
Soon, Belgrade and the Serbian positions were in flames as the Austro-Hungarian forces tried to cross the Danube. But Austrian Field Marshal Hermann Koves von Koveshasa had chosen poor spots for the crossing. The ground was
a hell of a
swampy
name.
and the weather turned for the worse. A heavy rainstorm caused the Danube to swell. Bridgeheads were established, but progress was slow, as most of the pontoon bridges were destroyed by the Serbian artillery or simply swept away by the heavy current. Relentless Serbian counterattacks threatened to destroy the bridgeheads, and the Austro-Hungarians fought with their backs to the river. To assure a safe crossing of the main force, Koves had to take several islands in the river, particularly two islands the Germans named Zigeuner Inseln, Gypsy Islands, or the one they called Great War Island, at the conflux of the Sava and Danube rivers. These were all well fortified by the Serbian defenders, and camouflage machine guns covered every approach over the river, and they could only be taken by close combat. Even with the assistance of the German 22nd Reserve Corps, commanded by General Eugen von Falkenhayn, the German Army Chief of Staff's brother,
Still a
progress
great
was slow.
fucking... That's an
Casualties
insane last
among the
name.
assault.
It sounds awesome.
Overrun, you're under the gun. Day and night the shells kept falling. Sound the drum, the great war has come. Show no fear, the ending is near.
But after hours of fighting, most of the Serbian guns defending the city were destroyed by the enemy artillery.
Oh,
The
no.
anti-aircraft batteries as well, allowing the German reconnaissance planes to direct fire even more efficiently. The eventual capture of the river islands was the turning point in the battle, as the crossings could now be made in relative safety and the artillery could be moved up. Fighting reached the old fortress of Kalemegdan. Belgrade could not hold out much longer, not without help from the Entente. French troops were en route from Salonika, but it was extremely doubtful they could arrive in time to help. Still,
Oh no.
counterattacks were
Unfortunate.
made wherever possible. So while the Austrians at Kalemegdan waited for reinforcements, the men of the Serbian 10th Infantry Regiment, under Major Dragutin Gavrilovic, prepared such a counterattack. They knew
God, they all have
it was
such
likely
cool
futile,
names.
but they planted their bayonets and prepared to at least delay the enemy from entering the city. This was the moment Major Dragutin Gavrilovic made his speech. Soldiers, exactly at 3
Gavrilovic.
o'clock, the enemy is to be crushed by your fierce charge, destroyed by your grenades and bayonets. The honor of Belgrade, our capital, must not be stained. Soldiers, heroes, the Supreme Command has erased our regiment from its records. Our regiment has been sacrificed for the honor of Belgrade and the fatherland. Therefore, you no longer need to worry about your lives. They no longer exist. So forward to glory. For the king and the fatherland, long live the king, long live Belgrade.
That
The
is
story goes,
actually kind of fucking depressing. Hey, we were already sacrificed. We're not even on their fucking books anymore. You don't got to worry about your lives. You don't live. You're not alive anymore. You're struck from the fucking record. Oh, that's actually kind of fucking depressing.
the
Holy
Gavrilovich
shit.
men stuck flowers to their tunics taken from a flower shop nearby as they prepared to charge to their deaths. It was indeed heroic. Most of Gavrilovich's men were cut down by the Austro-Hungarian guns. Gavrilovich was badly wounded, though saved from death by other survivors, who dragged their major back from the fighting so that he, at least, could live to fight another day. The rest is history.
Soldiers, heroes, die for your land. Your lives are gone, erased by your command.
Like, almost legitimately.
On October 9th, Mackinson reported the fall of Belgrade. The relief force from Salonika never made it to the Serbs in time. Bulgaria declared war on Serbia October 14th, and the Austro-German-Bulgarian invasion brought victory to the Central Powers weeks later. Today, Gavrilovich's speech is etched into a monument near the Neboysa Tower to commemorate their valiant last stand. The stand of a defiant and proud people refusing to be cowed by an overwhelming force.
Damn right.
Until your last dying breath.
How did you hear the speech in the first place?
So, a very long time ago,
Yeah?
I happened to get acknowledged with a girl from Serbia.
Okay.
This was by the time Sabaton was formed. And we were kind of talking constantly. And she hoped that we would come there and play one day. Which I didn't
Acknowledged,
think
quote
would
unquote.
ever be possible, because at this time there was a war. And in 2007, we came
Oh.
to Serbia for the first time.
Yeah?
And I
Yeah,
meet
that makes
with her.
sense.
Yeah.
She shows me around, takes me to the fortress, and tells stories about Belgrade's history.
Okay.
This was the first time I heard about Mayor Gavrilovic and the speech and the Defence of Belgrade.
This is the first time I've heard of it.
All I needed to be inspired to write a song. So this song we've only performed once. We played in Serbia, in Belgrade, and as a special treat, we had the speech pre-recorded by a famous Serbian actor. And it was magic for us to hear, because all the
That
people in
is
the crowd
insane.
could scream along to
They knew
these
the-
words.
they knew the whole
They
thing,
knew
yeah.
the words.
That
by
is
heart.
actually so
And we were
cool.
standing backstage and listening to this, and we were full of tears just
Yeah.
before we're gonna play the song, because we knew how much this speech.
God, yet again, dude, I love what they do with this, because they have such surreal moments of what must be their lives. Just, oh my God. That must have been so fucking surreal. And it's the only time they played it.
This history meant for the people out there. And when we walk out there to play that song, this was one of the absolute highlights of our entire career playing a song.
Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, Last Dying Breath.
Vi nemate više da se brinete za živote vaše. Oni više ne postoje. Zato napred u slavu za kralja I otadžbinu.
Oh, they really do know it.
Živeo Beograd!
And that was Last Dying Breath.
See you next time.
That
Here
was
on Sabaton
good.
History.
That was like legit chill-inducing type shit.
All
That
right,
was
everyone.
cool as shit.
Remember to subscribe to the Sabaton History channel, but also to the regular Sabaton, and check out World War II and Time Ghost as well, all right? If you want to see more stuff like this, right there, playlist, click it, and then
Dude, I'm already
support us on Patreon, guys, all right?
well and
Makes
deep
this
into
stuff
your
happen.
guys' shit.
Take care.
I'm already well and deep into your guys' Sabaton History shit. I love your guys' shit. Oh my god. Check them out. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, you guys take care of yourselves. See ya.